So guys, we did it. We have reached 100k subscribers. At this point, all of you guys wanted me to do a face reveal, so here it is. Anyways, I wanted to thank you guys for all this amazing support that you've shown me throughout the years and throughout all this stuff that I've been doing with my music and with my YouTube channel. So I genuinely wanted to tell you guys that I'm so fucking thankful for this amazing milestone that we managed to reach, you know. I couldn't be more thankful for having such an amazing community and such supportive people. So again guys, thank you so much for the amazing support that you show on every video and on every track that I make. Anyways, 1 week ago I've posted a status on the community tab of the channel asking you guys for some questions for a Q&A for the 100k sub special. So today we'll go straight into that. Face reveal. No. On a scale of 1 to 10, how thick are you, my dude? The thing is, if you look at my face, at my arms and my whole body, I'm pretty skinny, so I think I'll give myself a solid 3 out of 10. What do you recommend us? Ableton or FL Studio? To be fair, like I've started out with FL Studio and then I switched to Ableton, but at the same time I still use FL for, let's say, collabs or YouTube videos, so I can't say that I've just completely gave up on FL. But at the same time, if you think about it, FL really got me to understand music production and how music actually works and how to mix and master and arrange and do a lot of stuff, and overall just understand music production as a whole. So therefore, without FL, I wouldn't really use Ableton at all, because Ableton just seems so scary to me because like it looked way too complicated. So I guess from my experience, I would recommend people to try out FL Studio if they're just way too scared of Ableton. But at the same time, if you're super curious on how both DAWs work, you can try both of them out and see what DAW actually fits you more. Interest outside of the music world? Nah, I don't really have any. And it's not because I don't want to try more stuff, but it's just because of the fact that I am so busy all the time with both school and music that I just don't have time for anything else. Did your parents support you when you started making music? I mean, when I first started out, like I've made my first couple of tunes, they didn't really understand what I was doing, so I can't really say they 100% supported me. They were just like, oh, you're just kind of wasting your time with this. But after that, when they saw that I was actually kind of making some progress, they were like, okay, maybe this can work out. And now my parents support me a lot with this, and I just couldn't really be more thankful for that. And please name your favorite dubstep artist. The thing is, with my favorite dubstep artists, I don't generally have one favorite artist, but in fact I have a lot of them and my tastes change with time. So I guess at the moment my favorite dubstep artist would be either Virtual Riot or Sudden Death, because I've been listening to way too much Sudden Death lately. How did you get into dubstep? I think that I've actually told this story one time. I remember I was just chilling at my friend's house one time and he found this YouTube channel called Dubstep Gutter that was uploading a shit ton of dubstep, and he actually showed me Eptic Gunfinger E-Hide remix, and I remember I liked that track so much that I was like, I need more of this. And around that time I already knew what dubstep was, I guess because I was just watching a lot of gaming YouTubers and they had some intros and outros, and during those intros and outros they had some dubstep tunes, I guess. I think I just discovered Monster Cat that way, but generally speaking I wasn't really listening to too much dubstep that time, up until my friend showed me Dubstep Gutter. How do you mix in the background elements of a drop? I guess you're just trying to like keep the volume down, but at the same time still kind of notice them if you're really focusing on it. And let's say for example you would have some sort of ARP or something that fills out of the drop. For something like that I would try to low pass those kind of elements and maybe add a little bit of reverb, maybe, just if really needed. But besides filler elements of the background shit, let's say you would have some sort of chants or some offbeat stuff, I would just try to turn the volume down a little bit. How to be good at sound designing? Preferably in Serum. I guess like because of the fact that Serum is so easy to use, you can actually get good at sound design super fast, but I guess all it takes is just practice. So some advice that I could give you guys is just try to watch some live streams with music production and sound design, or maybe get some Serum presets that you really like. I'm not saying use those presets, that is kind of bad, but at least try to figure them out and try to understand how that one bass was made. Why is your name Wubbix? I think I've answered this question before too. Basically, I had a drawing channel with speed art and shit called Wuba Graphics, and after that I had an animation channel in Romanian called Wuba, and the thing is, I kind of had around 4k subscribers around that, but I genuinely didn't even enjoy animating. It was so time consuming, and I was doing animation just for the sake of animating. I was not enjoying it at all. So after that, I've just tried making some music, and then I got my name Wuba and the word mix or remix, and then I just combined them. Are you going to change your YouTube logo since you use Ableton 2 now? I don't really know. I might eventually change my logo at some point, but at the moment I don't feel like it's too necessary, since I still use FL and I still make FL videos on this channel. So we will see. What's the best way to get your creativity out onto a project and turn it into something professional? Is there a certain mindset you put yourself into before sitting down putting down ideas? I don't know really. Every time I try to make something new, I usually just start out with the drop because I tend to sound design more on that side. So I guess that overall I just go with the flow. Like the mindset that I approach is just searching for a sort of vibe that I want for my track to have. Like let's say I want to make a super dark track, so I wouldn't really have any sort of elements that are melodic or that are happy or something like that. I would just have super dark shit. If I want to have something super happy, I would just do the exact opposite. So I guess it's just about how you want your track to be presented, or just generally trying to approach some sort of vibe or theme that you want for your track to have. So yeah, I can't really say I have a mindset where I just sit down and lay down all my ideas for a track. On top of that, do you have any major mixing tips that really set apart newbies from the pros? For example, the Fletcher-Munson EQ technique or sub-splitting. Wait, what's Fletcher-Munson EQ? What? I've never heard of that. Fletcher-Munson EQ. What? Oh, this EQ. What? Was there an actual EQ that you would just load up on everything? Nah, I don't quite agree with this EQ. Like, sure, it definitely kind of cuts out, from what I see, some really bad frequencies. That's something alright, but that's not really how mixing works. Let's say you have a sound, okay? And that one sound lacks some sort of frequencies. So if you add an EQ preset on that sound, you wouldn't even know where the frequencies are being cut out. So you cut them out even more. Or let's say you have a lot of highs. So this Fletcher-Munson EQ thing that apparently I've seen for the first time now, this EQ would generally, let's say, boost the highs, but your sound already has a shit ton of highs, so that would just ruin your whole mix. Don't try to add presets like that. That's just kind of bad. My camera battery is running low as fuck right now, so I'll have to end this Q&A right here. Thank you guys again for this amazing support on everything that I do. I'm just so grateful for that. So I guess that was it with today's video, my boys. I will be seeing you guys in the next video. Stay safe.